a power bracelet spot. And it looks here. It looks like, no, it's not mirrored overworld. Surprise.
That is not mirrored overworld. That is where level 3 normally is, and that is regular overworld.
And that is actually level 3, so we could be dealing with first quest overworld here. We can have first quest overworld, second quest overworld, or we can have mixed.
So you can... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, yeah, wow, level right away. What have we got here?
It's a bit of a brown palette. We're going to get a map, so we might be able to identify it if it's one of the non-shapes format here.
Okay, well, unfortunately, this is a tea room.
I think it is. We're not going to get to that map.
And that map looks like that's the level 5 placement map, so this could be level 5. Now, level 5 of what quest, we're not quite sure. Possibly first.
And we are coming up to the near the blue ring vanilla location. Oh, another level just south of that.
That's not bad.
So 2 levels already identified, and we already have a mugger, so...
Okay, so this is either going to be second quest 7? Could it be?
Now, notice that Captain Green is doing what CrystalSaver forgot to consider doing here, actually giving up the heart, because he can't... Typically, you can't go below 3 hearts, so if you try to give up a heart when you have 3 hearts or less, it puts you into a zombie status. So, Captain Green did that to get the mugger out of there. CrystalSaver did not stop to get rid of the mugger that way.
Yeah, that could be a factor, especially since we, a very low heart seed.
You're going to get to hear beeping for a while here. I'm guessing from the way this works, that every time they start the game, they're only going to have 1 heart, even if they have a bunch of hearts. Am I right?
Yeah, they're only going to start with 1 heart every time they up an A.
We hope you like beeping, ladies and gentlemen. And I love how the old man in the door repair is trying to be helpful by taking away some of the stuff you're carrying, i.e. your money. But unfortunately, no money from takeaway yet.
Now, of course, you might be wondering why Saver seems to be pausing every so often. That's not his stream, that's his patented Saver pause strats. He does not use the select swap. So instead, he actually uses the pause button as a pause button, and that helps him to stop and figure out and think about what the enemy's next moves are going to be.
Sometimes it can help with getting away from an enemy, too, if he's in a really tight situation. Getting that pause gives him an extra second. Exactly.
And Captain Green is going to scroll over here to the graveyard. So this is going to be some information we're going to find up here in the graveyard, whether or not these tombstones will move. If this one moves, we will be at the very least mixed quest. And it does. Ooh, it's an
a warp zone. And that's very close, but somewhat okay of a location. We're going to check the Armos statues while we're up here. There's your bow. So we, starting with low health, but getting an early bow. We can't be too upset about that. Now, the only thing is they have to manage their arrows effectively once they have them, obviously.
And we still don't know whether or not we're going to have a big money secret or not. Well, I think we found 37 rupees over on CrystalSaver's side.
You are correct. It was a 37.
Yeah. So that's not bad for a medium secret. We
so let's see if we get... We're going to get some more stairs exploration. This one goes all the way to the lower left corner. So we know that that's one of the locations.
What about this last one?
Near
wow, that's
Star.
vanilla. So
yeah, that is a vanilla location.
Those rows are not really the greatest.
Well, we do get to go to 3 distinct locations, so based on where we started, it's 4 screens away from the start. But at least we get to go to 3 distinct areas. So I'm going to say that's actually not bad. I'd probably give it like a B-.
Well, if that secret there was a little bit further into Death Mountain, it would be a little bit better.
I do agree. That would probably be closer to a better level secret, or one closer at the top right corner as well would make it better as well.
So we're going to clip back into here and get back to the graveyard. If you can get there, there's pea hats. Now let's check and see if this right one opens.
The right one does not apparently.
Okay, so I think given the combination of a level 3 start screen, or should I say vanilla level 3 start screen, and the fact that the left, tombstone pushed, we're definitely in mixed quest.
I would say we are, yes. And CrystalSaver not wanting to lose his money that time, so he gets out of there before the loss of money activates. So we still don't know what the door repair is. Captain Green did find his first 37 rupees, is dodging some rocks right now, and doing a screen scroll.
Yep.
And there's our raft spot.
Now, the only real problem with starting all the way where they do, though, is that it really does make it a little bit more difficult to get to the other side of the map. Now, if they find the step ladder, they can always do the world wraps, trick in order to, not only get that item, but also a quick way to get to the other side of the map.
Now, should we know that if there is an item there that is locked by the raft, then the raft would obviously be a sequence that is being broken for that. Of course, the raft is just one. Go ahead.
I was going to say, first of all, 2 rupee bombs. But the other thing I was going to say is the world wrap is for the ladder item.
Okay.
And that unfortunately we're not going to be able to screen scroll to any of the raft locations because this is not mirrored overworld.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, my mistake. I was reading that into that incorrectly then.
Yeah.
We're talking about a different scroll. Okay.
But even without the step ladder, one of them could world wrap over to take a look at the item before going all the way over to the coast.
All right.
They would have to up A though, so it might be a little wonky on the routing.
Yeah, and also because they have to start again with 1 heart, which means that they would be back to beeping mode immediately too.
Yeah.
Oh, $2 bombs. That's actually pretty good.
That's what I said. $2 bombs.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. My apologies.
So bombs is not going to be a big problem for this seed. Now, hopefully they'll be able to find more bomb shops. Problem is, though, is they're still basically in almost one-hit KO status.
So the one-eyed rock did not, or Monarch Rock as it's called, did not blow open, so that's not a location.
Yeah, nothing at Monocle Rock there, so...
And go ahead.
Captain Green's gonna go down here and check the coast.
Saber is going in the staircase and finds a cave of nothing.
That's a potion shop.
Exactly. $68 for the arrows today.
Now they might want to consider buying those arrows considering they got the bow so early.
Part of the problem for that right now is they still need money, and CrystalSaver is leading our financial situation with 31 right now.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, those blue moblins took a bomb blast in the face and are still,
Ooh.
Yeah.
They were still standing.
Captain Green getting sniped by a Korea's boomerang.
That never feels good. Now, did you see what the door repair was? I didn't catch that.
No, I didn't catch that either. I was too busy watching Captain Green bite the big one.
Now, it looks like Captain Green might have done a retry because he's back to 37 rupees.
Yeah. You really want to hold on to rupees for these seeds. Well, here's a take any. That's going to be good for Saver. Give him another heart container. What's on the coast? The
That is a
Any
magic key. Yep.
Okay, that's nice. I mean, that's not required, so we know that the ladder's not going to be hard required yet in this seed.
But it's still very nice to have. Ooh, that was a snipe.
That's a major quality of life right there, especially if it turns out that levels 1 through 6 are our second quest. Or even if they're shapes, too.
Saver is buying the arrow, and perfect change, exact change. So he's able to expend the location of some of those door repairs if he comes across them now.
Yeah. Problem is he has no money, so he can't use that bow.
Captain Green taking advantage of the discount bombs. And he goes back to the warp zone.
Now that one just leads him there.
Captain Green exploring the desert, so let's just see. He's going to check Malka Rock now, so he's doing some things that Saver has already done. Did we get up to the secret spot? I didn't notice the secret spot there.
No, we haven't found the secret spot yet.
Okay.
Because I believe both of them went down from here to go check out the forest and the Armo statue.
And that's a power bracelet spot, so we're not going to see that yet. He's making his way to these Armo statues to see what this staircase has. There is level 9. Place 9. And we see it's a walk-through wall, apparently.
It's walk-through wall?
Oh, no, bomb shot. Bomb hole. Never mind.
Bomb hole, yes. One does not simply walk into level 9. Also,
you don't say.
If you notice where that level 9 spot is, though, we are definitely dealing with First Quest 7 through 9 or Shape 7 through 9.
That's correct. The second Quest 1 is to the left of that, so it has to be, and Saver finds his level 9. So it has to be either First Quest or Shapes. We'll be able to identify that better once we start identifying some of these levels. We still don't know what any of these levels are.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, we only need to find one map, and we'll be able to determine what we have for the entire quest. Here's another secret. 11! That's not bad. That's one over the vanilla. So it looks like we got a potential for a big money seed here.
We just need a nice, big, large secret right now.
There's a secret. Nope, just a
11
small
each. So Saber can now fire his arrows.
Chat's saying no second quest. And we don't quite know that for sure.
No second quest on 7 and 9, that we can confirm.
Yeah, no second quest 7 through 9. So in other words, what that means is level 8, or as I like to call it, the Uzumaki from hell. It does mean that we have our wonderful 33 rooms of pure torture.
I love it.
Unless, of course, it is Shapes, in which case it'll just be one big, giant, ugly mess.
And Cap Green finding the
Oh, here we go.
staircases again.
I
am the one who knocks.
Yep, that's probably our magic sword, or magic bombs. And we got a dungeon here on Captain Green's side.
And this is kind of like a level 9 palette here. So let's see if we can get some information as we get an immediate key and some blue bubbles. So at least we have a curse lifter here.
Now, the red bubbles could in fact actually not give a curse this time. Ooh, we got an immediate ladder block.
Ooh, this is looking fun already.
Captain Green making the dig on Death Mountain so early. Getting hit. Usually I think racers want to have the power bracelet before they go up to... there we go.
There's our white sword.
The flute saver. You can't do that with only 3 hearts.
Yeah, Saver, you should know that. It's 4 to 6. I know you only started with 1, but just because you got 2 hearts doesn't mean you can pick it up with 3 hearts.
Oh, here we go. But there we go. That's what arrows are for. And we have rewarded with another bomb shop. At least the bomb shops are not the rare shops. That means it's a lot more plentiful than, like, say, other seeds.
Yeah, having $2 discount bombs or 2 rupee discount bombs available in many locations.
That's not a $2 discount. That's an $18 discount.
Yeah, discount bombs as in they are discount quality bombs.
I believe that's like a 90% discount.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, the Kaboom Fireworks is having an end of season sale.
Which is kind of funny because we're only getting to the season right now.
Yeah, for those of us who don't know, up here in Canada, we have an additional day that we get to set off fireworks.
So there's
Now
another
there's
37 rupees for CrystalSaver. He's up to 100 rupees, plus he has the arrows for his bow. So he's doing very well financially right now, and still a lot of secrets to find, including that large secret.
yeah.
Another death for Captain Green.
Nope, nothing there at Spectacle Rock. Oh, well,
Ooh.
there's our candle. That brings up a good point, you know, if levels 1 to 6 are second quest, and for all intents and purposes that could still be possible, then we could be dealing with a mate block.
And that may
7
becoming
through 9,
important
not
then.
nearly as much. Unless it shapes. In which case, shapes could still give us a bait block.
We're getting a note in chat that Saver may have just bombed the wrong spot on Death Mountain, so this could be something that affects him later.
Really? I'm pretty sure he bombed the correct spot. You know, sometimes if you're not sure which, it's probably better to bomb in between the two spots.
It looks like the person in question thought it was a mirrored overworld. That's an error, never mind. It looks like it was the right spot.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, we didn't roll mirrored overworld tonight.
We got one heart, so we can't complain about that. Well, the runners can, but we can't.
Bomb shops.
Yeah, the bomb shops is a good thing to find a lot of because obviously at discount prices like that, you want to be able to pick them up. So definitely a good thing to have access to.
Yeah, see, that should have opened if there was a secret there, but that was definitely the spot.
And CrystalSaver has found level green with yellow floor. And
oh shoot.
Oh, shoot.
What was in here? Oh yeah, let's see. These guys take down... Ooh. Yep, those guys are squishy. That's good. There's Ganon's room.
I thought we saw that on Captain Green, on someone else's side earlier too.
No, Captain Green came in here but didn't have any weapons.
Yeah, I think he was in here and just... Yeah, I thought we saw that room earlier.
This was the room with the heart container.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm thinking that this is level... Actually, could it be level 7 or could it be level 8?
Well, we still don't know, but the layout is suggesting a nice big group of rooms in the middle here.
Ooh, a lot of lag here with these Gibdos.
And they take a lot of hits to kill normally, too.
Yeah, I believe it's about 9 hits with the wood sword each.
Correct.
Yeah. The Gibdos and the Like Legs both have the same amount of HP, and I believe also the Wizrobes. Blue Wizrobes.
I didn't think the blue Wizrobes were that strong, but I know that you are right on the Like Legs. And we know exactly where the Triforce is now. If we can pick that up, that will give us some kind of information.
Yeah.
And we have to go back through these mummies to get to it.
Yeah, ooh. Careful. Yeah, getting hit by these mummies is going to take away 2 heart containers.
He's just going to use the arrows, not waste time here.
Okay, unfortunately...
And after this interception, or intermission to pick up a heart. Come back for the bomb in case he has to fight.
Here we have... Oh, there's a...
Wow!
Free Triforce.
And free bubbles.
Well, we don't know what the curse is yet.
This will be good information to find out with the Triforce right nearby, so...
Yeah, I wouldn't
he
be
may
surprised.
Do that on the way back. He'll do that on the way back, I think.
Oh,
and there's the bunnies, we can kill them easily.
Dead bunnies, yep. Here's a rupee boss. And the map, and we have level 3.
We have first quest 1 to 6.
Okay, that is actually really good to hear. And this room here, if Saver, you see how there's a key right there out in the open? Normally, under most circumstances, you would think there's nothing here, but we do have a special flag that eliminates most of the open staircases. So this is going to push, just like that, and this is going to be our dungeon item. It is the red candle. That's
Another
actually
nice thing to find.
That's really nice because that's repeatable offense. It's repeatable offense that doesn't cost anything.
Absolutely. They can use that over and over and fight those mummies without having to waste other resources. So that's very useful. Also, we need to do a little update to our situation that we didn't know about level 9 from earlier. My understanding is that we can't have... Let me see if he does the bubble check. He's not checking the bubbles, which I thought he might. But what we now know is because First Quest is levels 1 to 6, and we know they are not the same between the two segments of the 1 to 6 and 7 to 9. We can therefore identify that shapes is what is in play for level 7 to 9 today. So we can now
that's
identify.
good information to know, yes. Look at that here. Captain Green's gonna go up. Saver didn't even have to deal with that mugger room.
And CrystalSaver's back in level brown.
I thought that this was level 5 because of the map on the ground.
Well, we can't get to that yet, and he has to decide whether to use a key. There's another key at the bottom to get the map. If the ladder is found here, that would actually pay off.
Oh no!
Oh no, we're in Uncle Wizzy's cavern.
Oh no!
And 6 of them to... Oh man, that's going to be painful. Getting to the bomb walls and spending 2...
Oh.
This is troublesome.
This is not good.
This is very troublesome. This is like Pac-Man when you get cornered by the ghosts. He got to the wall somehow. None of the walls opened up.
There could be something in there. See, now here's the thing. If that's your only way through, if there's a staircase... Well, hold on, wait a second. Oh, no, that's right, because shapes can include second quest room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if that's a level 7 or level 8, they could possibly walk through one of those walls.
That could be segmented, and that could be... Oh, no. And maybe that's where maybe that's where the wand is. Well, I guess the wand is...
Or the ladder.
Or the red ring.
The red ring would be very useful today, actually.
Here's a level at the K-Mark spot.
I have a clip in chat of that fine work CrystalSaver did on escaping the aimless blue Wizrobes.
Now, it's possible that if any of these racers do come across the book, they'll want to pick that up.
Oh yeah, the book is an atlas. That's the reason for
Saver's in 9 already.
that.
Look at this! Easy Triforce. Saver's going to bomb through this. He's probably just gonna... He's gonna check, probably see what...
He's gonna see what level it is. And give himself the extra heart. Yeah, he's gonna check and give himself the extra heart while he's at it.
Yeah. That's level 2.
That looks like 2, yes.
That is the banana. This is level banana.
That's more of a crescent, but...
Well, a banana's a crescent shape, more or less.
Yeah, back to beep strats.
Beep, beep, beep.
Don't want to head back that way, you're going to get killed if you go back that way.
Oh, we got Wizrobes in this dungeon too.
Oh boy, level 2 Wizrobes. And Saver's going to find this is level 2 shortly.
You know what? That's not fun to say because Wizrobes in a level and there's 2 items on the floor that are combat blocked, potentially.
And very, very bad enemy sets and some mini bosses there as well with low health. It's a tough call whether to avoid coming, like whether to leave here right now and come back later. But given it is items on the floor, it might pay off to get to just at least wander through the rooms and try and avoid fighting as much as you can.
Oh no, the red Wizrobes rolled
Oh,
up. You didn't want to
we
see
have
that. There's a
we
key
have
there.
beefy Wizrobes.
Well, I would say they're bringing the beef. Meanwhile, we find a land mola here on Saver's side.
More Wizrobes here. We're gonna try to reset the room. See if the Wizrobe is not the dominant enemy. One of them is one of the top 2 enemies anyway.
Hopefully this will turn into a Tektite.
If it does, then room clear.
It does not. But at least one red Wizrobe is easier to deal with.
And bombs are cheap today. We can replace
Yeah.
those quickly.
Unfortunately, there is no item in that room.
Oh, we have beefy bats.
Oh yes, the bats are especially beefy.
Those are super beefy bats.
Saver making short work, confirming we are in fact in level 2.
It seems that we found the ladder. Yeah.
And there's the heart container. The heart containers have been shuffled so that... Oh, Saver better go back into level 2. Oh, Saver's leaving. Oh no.
Why is that no?
Because the stepladder was here in level 2.
He picked it up.
He did?
He did.
Okay, I thought he didn't pick it up.
I saw it on his menu. He does have it.
Okay, excellent. So now... I'm gonna find out what the curse is. Not today. Ooh. There's a potion shop. Do anything with the ladder. Oh, okay.
Captain Green must be near the ladder right now because I saw where Saver just was and he had the ladder. So
yeah, Captain Green found the ladder.
So both runners do have the ladder then, yes.
Yeah. Oh, and look at that. There's a Goma block.
Well, it's not so much a block as it is. Well, actually, maybe it is. That block can be pushable. So we'll find out in a second.
This very well could be a transport staircase underneath.
It looks like the tracker on the back it might be a little slow to update here today, so we will get those ladders lit up as soon as we can. Bear with us on that.
Okay, so... definitely second quest rooms. I'm thinking that we're either in 7 or 8.
And their ladders just finally got updated there. So, looks like Captain Green is he going back in? Oh, he doesn't have this level. This is level 3.
Yeah. Get hit by the bats.
Oh, this is level 1 actually. This is level 1.
Oh, that is level 1.
Yeah, we have 2 different green levels. There you go.
Anyway, there is nothing in this room. Oh, there's one more Zol left. Come on, Saver. Do it. Gets it. And there's nothing, but at least you can go left.
So I know there will be a staircase I am in level 1. Not much we... Or not staircase I am in level 1.
Oh! Nice. Saver's got all the moves tonight. There's the compass. Actually, wait, we've been in this dungeon, haven't we?
The silver one? I think we might have... I
Pretty
think it's a different silver dungeon. No, we have 2 silver dungeons. It was a different trim. It was a different colored trim than white earlier.
Yeah. There could be something in this room here, and it looks like Captain Green has picked up the magic boomerang.
There's a bunch of red bubbles surrounding a Triforce. At least it's a free Triforce. And there's also a hole to to go through, so we're going to try to get to that hole safely without having to get cursed. Do we even know what the curse is yet?
Judging by what's going on, I would say they don't intend to find out.
That's a perfect room to find out.
It would be.
At least now they know the information. They know if it's a swordless curse or if it's one of the two that would actually affect them. Because just to clarify, there are 3 possible curses in this flag set. They can either have the regular sword curse, which means nothing happens. They get inverted control, so they have to push different buttons, or they get the slowdown curse, which in my opinion is kind of the worst because you can easily get caught by some enemies that otherwise would.
Well, that's definitely the worst. Oh, hey, look, Leah kidnapped Zelda.
Oh, hi.
That's another Triforce on the board for CrystalSaver.
I don't know if we've identified that level, so let's see if he checks it out. He does.
Okay, so it was level 7?
I'm trying to remember. I think it was the middle one that was new.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't have the layout in front of me, so I can't verify that one.
I'm fairly certain it was 7, but I could be wrong.
Baker in your favor, 37 rupees.
If that is in fact level 7 or possibly level 8, then that means that that's a shapes level. And that's a level that you're probably not going to want to go back into. Burn the Gurias down. And do our favorite trick here, the burn clip. Nope, nothing. Meanwhile, we see there's a room here with some legs on Captain Green's side. See if there's anything under this rock. I guess this is our item. What do we got? Ooh, the wand. That's a big one.
Nice.
Wand in level 1. And for those of you who are unfamiliar, asking, well, why is the wand so important? Because this is a no swords tournament, you cannot actually defeat Ganon without the sword. However, the randomizer has it now that when you're playing with a swordless, the wand in fact acts like the sword when you're trying to defeat Ganon. It's also the only weapon that will be able to defeat a Gleeok, and it's one of the only 2 weapons that will be able to destroy a Pole's voice. They already have the bow, which is the other item, so they at least don't need to worry about that. Yeah, Saver will have it soon. So that's actually pretty good because, you know, or will he? Yes. Sometimes the racers are hesitant to use their well-earned keys.
Especially, at least until they get to their any magical key, then they obviously have as many keys as they need.
Well, it's worth noting they have access to the magic key right now.
They do.
Yeah. So it would definitely be worth it for them to come back, but they're probably not going to book it right for the coast. Huh. You know, I think the curse is swordless.
Okay, I finally got an answer on that. I see our tracker has updated that it is indeed level 7. So it does look like it might be level 7 there.
Yeah, if that's level 7, they're not going to want to... But, I mean, at least the good news is they found the Triforce at a 7, and the only item now that they absolutely know that they need is, you know, the silver arrows. We do know where the recorder is. We don't know if the raft will be required or not. But we're running out of levels to check. We've already found levels 1, 2, and 3. We found level 7. So that's at least 4 of our levels.
And those are the only 4 levels we know their identity to. Obviously level 9. Level 9 not counting in that group. I think there was a brown level we don't know what it is yet.
Well,
but other than that, I think there's still...
I personally came to the conclusion it was level 5.
Right.
Of the location of that map. The map, like the position of that, like that particular room is a first quest level 5 room. You know, you come up from the bottom and you find a map in the middle of the water there.
Right. We just haven't had the visual confirmation. Obviously, we're going to work on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lord Banana. Lord Banana has been found for CrystalSaver, and he picks it up.
Oh, good for him.
That looks like it was in level 1.
Fred. I came in like a wrecking ball. Wait, what's that? Oh, was that the other banana?
Yeah, it looks like both were level 1. Our tracker has them both
wow.
marked as level 1.
Well, Saver grabbed the second banana, so now I'm not quite so sure of his move.
It has a little more iron to it. We did get the curse check. It looks like he might have been dealing with inverted controls on the movement, so I think the red bubble is inverted controls.
Okay, in which case you want to burn that with fire and just get the heck away.
Yep.
Now, these blue gorillas are going down in one hit of the wand, so that's not too bad. And that, of course, is our magic sword.
Yep, that would require 10 hearts anyway.
At least 10 hearts.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, what Captain Green wants is in the waterfall.
I finally saw the door repair. I can confirm from sight now that it's 23 rupee door repair.
Wait, 43?
23.
23, okay. I'm gonna say, I don't think it can go up to 43.
No, it can't.
So I was gonna say, imagine 255, door repair charges.
The Rupur door repair.
We still haven't found our large secret yet. 4 hearts? 4 hearts!
Ooh, enough for the flute, or the recorder.
Yeah. So now Captain Green's going to be go tooty-fluty all around.
This means we may get to play Name That Tune.
Well, if he has that particular sub-flag on, then we
We'll
definitely
see.
will. So many bomb shops. Just gonna go pick up the bait.
Neat.
Yeah, that's a wise decision. You never know. Shapes could put that, bait block somewhere.
And if it turns out it's not needed for a bait block, then just go make a hamburger later.
True. And the bait also, acts as a decoy too, so you plop the meat down and some of the monsters will go chase the meat instead of you.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got a cave here, just the money-making game. We got anything here at level 8? Actually, this. Oh, we have a level here.
Ooh.
And it already starts with a bomb hole already opened.
No complaint about that. And
But
both,
what I will
both
complain
runners are in
about
the same level, I think.
I was gonna say, what I will complain about is the palette.
Yeah, that's
Too
like
bright.
the ice palette.
It's like, yeah, apparently we found the ice cave.
Yep, ice caves were found.
Yep, cold stairs is gonna be at the end. Actually, I guess Dig Dogger is kind of like Cold Stare.
I guess in a little way, yeah. So both runners are going to be in the same level here. We'll see what each one finds, who has better luck in here. Both are running on 4 hearts. Just to review, we did start with only 1 heart in this seed today on a regular overworld. We do have a mixed overworld. The levels 1 to 6 are regular levels from First Quest. 7 to 9 are shapes today. So we do have that information, and we've already seen levels 1, 2, 3, and 7 Triforce pieces. As well as what we see, we have an idea might be level 5. We don't know what this is yet, but based on the starting location, I would say is not level 6. I would say it's probably level 8.
we can't know. Well, yeah, if it's actually, yeah, you're right. I think it. Well, it can't be level 8 because level 8 would be shapes.
It would be shapes. It could be anywhere on the map. And we have beefy manhandles, by the way.
Oh, I want to see those. There could be possibly something in this room, unless.
Yeah, this is quite a fight to get the whatever is in here if there is anything. And Captain Green got manhandled.
Yep.
We're being suggesting chat this could actually be level 6, not level 8.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. I think this is level 6. Yeah. Ooh. Captain Green taking another death on those manhandlers.
So, manhandler beef round 2, and actually gonna skip it for now, and hopefully the item's not there.
Meanwhile, Saver is having a bit more luck here. Gonna switch to the wand. Just gets more bombs for his troubles. So not the worst. Yeah, here's another ugly, ugly room. Yeah, we haven't seen a bomb upgrade yet. Bomb upgrades will be in levels 5 and 7. Hey, look, we got a ladder block. So it looks like that ladder was indeed required.
Yeah, that ladder is looking like it was absolutely required at this point. Both are in the same room right now, too.
This could be a Triforce room, you know.
It could be. It is not. It's the opposite. It's a compass room. This is Keys Country! Yeah!
Well, at least it's not Wizrobe Country. That's all that matters.
Good question in chat. Do both the wand and its beams do white sword damage? I believe that's a yes. Maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong on that, Jiggy.
They both do white sword damage. The only difference is that some enemies are immune to the wand beams. So, for example, Dark Nuts, well, Wizrobes are immune to everything, but
right.
Yeah, Dark Nuts, Pulse Voices, those are all immune to the wand beam.
There's
the
a
raft. So Captain Green's gonna pick up this raft just in case. We know that the silver arrows cannot be a white sword item because that was the recorder. But there could still be an outstanding level. Now remember, I don't think we have found level 4. We haven't found level 8 either. That's where the Triforce is located.
Yeah, so the lower right.
Yeah, so
two rooms each direction.
Yeah, we could definitely be dealing with segmented, which means that grid room that we saw earlier might have a staircase.
I think it is the grid room.
Yeah,
I believe it is the grid room.
Well, no, it's not the grid room because look here. Captain Green's gonna push harder. There still is a heart container item somewhere. That could still be the silver arrows. There's a bubble room. Meanwhile, looks like Saver is going to... At least these ropes load lower on the AP scale for, for super ropes. Let's see. Nope. Finds nothing. Saver is going to be doing the same thing.
The runners are still very close to each other in how they are doing this level, so that shows that they are employing similar ideas and similar thoughts around the level.
Yeah, they've been on each other's heels all game. Okay, there's the map.
That's the map. That is indeed level 6.
Yeah, we've pretty much confirmed that already. And then we go this way, and... What is Captain Green looking for? I mean, aside from the heart container item.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. I would at least go and check the, Oh, you know what? Maybe... Let's see. Oh, you know what? I think he's gonna try and see if he can go down through this way. Oh, no, wait, this is where the,
This is where they came up.
Yeah, this is where it was, yeah. No, he's gonna try bombing through... Oh, okay, I see, so...
And this is the grid room I was talking about. This is the grid room I was talking about.
Yeah, but this doesn't have a staircase. This has the Triforce.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to clear this room completely in order to get that triangle to appear. Now I wonder if he'll check the staircase before grabbing the Triforce.
Oh, look at that, the book.
Oh, we found the book.
Yeah. Now, most racers usually, try not to avoid big kill. Look at that, he's gonna sass the book here. He's gonna grab it, because, you get the wand fire.
I don't want you, but I need you.
Yeah. I think you find that when you race these particular seeds, you start being a little bit less picky about how you do things. Sometimes you just have to do whatever you can to survive. If that means picking up a book that, turns you...
Oh, that was a weird death.
Was that the wand fire he got killed by?
No, he didn't fire at all. He just walked a little too high and the pancake came down and said, "Yum!"
He got eye-hopped.
Yeah. He's gonna probably pause on the water this time, make sure the pancakes don't get him.
Yep.
CaptainGreen, meanwhile, does leave with his level 6 Triforce that he did clear out that room for. Saver's on the way over to that right now. Captain Green, I don't believe, has picked up his book yet.
No, Captain Green exited out of level 6 after getting the Triforce.
I can see he doesn't have the book because he doesn't have a map here.
Yeah. Okay, well, these Gibdos are actually fairly squishy. Hey, Digdogger.
Here's where we would play Name That Tune, except I think the audio got moved back over to Saver, so we can't do that right now.
Nope. Just some bombs. Oh, look at that. The key is on top of the staircase.
Oh,
But the
silver
silver
arrows.
arrows.
Silver
Oh my.
does. I was gonna say Saber does get that level 6 Triforce finally, but Captain Green with the silver arrows. I don't think that'll be too hard for Saber to find, so that won't be much of an advantage here as long as he gets to that level.
No, that's not bad. You know, despite the 1 heart start, I guess we do have easy 8 flags after all. Now the good news is that once we enter into this level, we will know what it is. You know, when Saver comes inside.
Yeah, having the Atlas does help us in terms of identifying the 1 to 6, which we know most of now anyway, but 7 and 8 we're still going to have to try and figure out.
Here we go.
This is either
level,
7 or 8.
This is, yeah, well, we already know where level 7 is, so this
Correct.
is 8.
So this has to be 8, yeah.
Wow, so that means there's another item in here, so Saver's gonna want to be on the lookout for both items, perhaps. As one of them could have an advantage, such as the, red ring.
So just a note for that this is a 31 room level 8 by my quick count of the rooms there. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time tonight, name that ink blot and then name that tomb.
I'd have to hear it again, but it sounded like Pokemon Center, maybe?
Yeah, I wasn't ready for it to start there, so I wasn't...
Yeah.
I have to hear it again myself.
It looks like we found the other item here in 8. That is the heart container.
Mm-hmm. Now, there is a dungeon heart container pickup that's in the pool with all the regular hearts, so we're not going to try to figure out which one that is. There's no way to figure out which one that is, so it's just going to be considered like any other heart.
And now Saver with the silver arrows. So that means we're only missing level 4. Mm-hmm. You know what? Judging by what's going on here, level 4 could possibly be in its vanilla location.
Fred?
I said possibly. We don't know that for sure.
It could be, though. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Could be in the other half spot, too.
Yeah. It's always possible. Oh, look at that. We got another triple D room.
Did you bring your dongle food? And actually, looking at Saber's room account, can you imagine if the next room is a bomb upgrade?
Yeah, maybe.
It'd be a nice pickup right now.
So bar room.
Can you use some of those arrows freely on the keys because they're a little chunky today?
See, anything up here? Oh, there's a Triforce.
With a grab trying to stop him.
So with that, Saver only needs 2 more Triforce pieces and he will be eligible to enter into level 9.
So in chat we had a guess that this is someone doing a sit-up, which if you look at it that way, that means that the Triforce was in the person's knee, and there is level 5 at this point.
Okay, no, that's level 4.
Well, that's 4? I guess I get 4 or 5 confused.
4 is the snake.
4 is the snake, okay.
I've been watching this so many times, I know like everything.
Well, yeah, that is 4, okay.
Yeah, 4 is the snake, 5 is the lizard, 6 is the dragon, 7 is the demon, 8 is the lion, 9 is the skull. Then you got Eagle, Moon, the other thing.
Bracelet.
And there's the bracelet.
You can have a bracelet locked for.
Well, I think at this point in time we can confirm that the bracelet's not necessary. There's the Triforce.
And Saver leaves without the triangle.
Well, Saver would like some bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Like
There
that.
they are. And fires an arrow just because somehow in Hyrule that allows you to pick up things.
Well, I mean, it's like the boomerang.
So Captain Green now knows he has to go down to the knee.
Yep.
And
Now,
really,
you know this level used to be an adventurer, but then he took a Triforce in the knee.
wah wah wah.
I mean, it's all pointy. It would definitely hurt. Link Kogar's the compass.
So looking at Saver Sap right now, he has silver arrows, he has bow, he has pretty much everything he could have except either of the rings, which would be nice to have, just not required. We could be seeing a 4-heart Ganon from Saber today.
That is one hit KO mode for sure.
It is. It is. Because he's playing this in Go mode right now. He doesn't have any additional armor, but it would be probably a good idea to try to buy it if you can. Just he doesn't know where Captain Green is, and obviously he's going to try and play this as big as he can.
Well, hey, look at that. We've got a Gleeok guarding the Triforce here in 4.
So we know that the...
Wait. Gleeok guarding the Triforce in level 4. Fred.
Chat, you know what to do.
I mean, it is a 3-headed Gleeok, so that's not quite, but close enough.
Well, we can get half Fred then.
You mean a fur or Ned?
Or Fred.
But then, what about a Fd?
We were getting our flute tune there, so if you heard it that time, name that tune.
Okay, and Saver's back here. Oh yes, that's right, we need to go into here. And it is level 5.
There's level 5, yep. That's the one you thought was 5, so absolutely right.
Because of this room and this room alone.
Mm-hmm.
Also, remember, this is the room full of horrible, horrible, nasty Wizrobes.
That was to the left, I think, not down.
Well, the good news is... Well... The good news is whatever item is guarded by those Wizrobes, we won't absolutely be required. So the bad news is, well... There's an old man, this is... The bomb
There's your
upgrade.
bomb upgrade. 6!
Wow! Game is generous on the bombs tonight.
It starts you with 1 heart, but it gives you the explosives when you can earn them.
Anything in this room? Just these guys. This could be a potential item room, or it could be a staircase. I would take the staircase. Yeah, I would take the staircase. Unless
I would actually still take the item room at this point because the red ring will be something that really helps.
Guess what? It leads you here.
Uh-oh.
That means that other Wizrobe room is required. Unless there's a way to get up. Oh, we can get in through this way. Should be able to bomb upwards here.
And he was.
Okay, Saver's going to 1 bomb. 2 bombs. Wow, they rolled low.
2 explosive bombs. Ah.
So we've got beefy red Wizrobes, and we've got squishy blue Wizrobes.
That kind of almost doesn't make sense, does it?
Well,
There's some bombs.
here are our white sword items, bombs, and it comes with the rather fun side effect of freezing all of the keys in this room.
And also turning the music off for a moment.
Yeah. Captain Green taking the potion, and look, there is a ladder block. And hi, Goma.
Goma says hi. CrystalSaver used the insight to bomb the upper wall before picking up the free bomb pack that Goma is not guarding very well.
Yeah, Goma's only sort of half guarding.
It's kind of half-hearted effort. Getting the foot in the ladder was required for this scene.
It was 100% required. Go west, young man.
He can't. Exactly. I would do that
too. Go any more west. But the Triforce is down here.
And at 1 hour, 1 minute, and 8 seconds, CrystalSaver has all the Triforces and is off to level 9. Or at least I assume that's where he's going next. So we have some things that we are looking for in level 9, which I can go over here after. There, we finally got a good listen to the tune, so go ahead and guess. Now, in the meantime, we are off to level 9, so we're going to explain that when CrystalSaver gets inside there, what it is he's looking for. Captain Green still looking for 3 of the Triforces before he can make his own trip to level 9. He is in what we now know as level 5, and he's going to start going around there. CrystalSaver seems to be heading in the direction where I think 9 was. I think it was right here, was it not?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was that statue. And he's in. So, there's our Swiss cheese, or whatever you want to call it. Name that ink blot, ladies and gentlemen. And we are now starting level 9. We're going to be listening for the sound of that sound.
Already?
Yeah, we have a general idea where Ganon is at this point. He's either left, right, or up from here. He can't... Actually, he's up. He can't be left or right. He's straight up.
Yep.
So, get a bomb out. Let's do this first, and then we'll talk about the other half of level 9.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon.
And we're in a moat room. Not the best room to fight in, but at least it's not a Chevy room, so we can't complain too much. Let's see if we can get a stun lock. He got 2 hits, no stun lock.
Remember, 1 Ganon hug and he is down for the count.
Yeah, those Ganon hugs will really affect him if he gets hit today. And that's 5,
If they get a
6.
stun lock, he gets it.
If you get it on 6?
Yeah.
That was a low roll, wow.
And ladies and gentlemen, now we are looking for a single shutter door that will open immediately once you enter the room and there are enemies still standing.
So Ganon went down very easily for Saver, and we have breakfast. So we're time to find the girl, and that is a locked door, so that won't be it, but we still a lot of level behind there, so we may have to go through there to find it. That is a locked door.
Yep. We just need to find... There's a door, but it doesn't open.
Rather not fight the Patra. There's a door.
There's a door, it does not open. My Wizrobes. Go to hell, Wizrobes. I said go to hell, Wizrobes.
Yep, this is Uncle Wizzy's cavern after all. There's a door. That does not open, but we're gonna have to fight. And now we know exactly where it is. So we're gonna go back to the start because nope, we're not going back to the start. Yep, he is going back to the start.
Yeah. As much as I hate to go back to one hit point, I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to be too far away.
Just avoid getting hit and go through a couple doors. You should be there.
My goodness, this is like the freest of level 9s.
This is absolutely looking free.
Well, no, that's not true. I have seen freer level 9s. And
yeah, I have too.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if there is a door here, there is a door. And there are Wizrobes. Ew. Also, you can't go there.
He did get the full health refill, so he's good on health again.
True, but it's only going to take a couple of... Can you bomb upwards? You can bomb
Ding.
upwards. You can go to the left. Can you go down from here?
Well, so much for a great equalizer. This is a free one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have CrystalSaver finishing in first place with a total of 105.13.
That is an impressive time for this flag set. That is an absolutely sensational time. So get your GGs in chat for him, and we'll see if he wants to chat about this monstrosity that we had. We're also going to find out what the song is momentarily on CrystalSaver's side. So those who did guess in our little Name That Tune game, we're going to see who's right in a moment here. Captain Green did get his level 5 Triforce, just has 2 left to find, level 4 and level 7. And he will be on his way to level 9 after that. And what is our song today? Our song is Eris Theme from Final Fantasy VII. If you guessed that, congratulations. You have no prize because we didn't have a prize.
Congratulations, you play too many video games.
Indeed.
I mean, I played Final Fantasy VII, but I never got to that point, so...
I forgot it. I was at that point. I did play the game. I did finish at one point and just repeatedly did the final battle for a while, but it's been a long time and don't know the game well anymore, so...
Yeah. I'm mostly familiar with the Final Fantasies 1 through 6. Actually, that's not entirely true. I'm probably less familiar with 2 and 3.
Okay, so it looks like we are now joined by CrystalSaver in chat, and I have to ask a question. The obvious first question here. That wasn't too bad, was it?
That really was not too bad. It was very kind of linear. I liked it.
So that was actually a very nice level 9 there, too. Just go right in, go north, and hey, Ganon straight up. Want to finish the game?
Yeah, that's an immediate hint that silvers are usually 9-9, but it's nice to have an early Ganon. But then Zelda in the shapes is kind of tough to tell. You usually try to look for all the holes in the Swiss cheese, but this time it was just like somewhere in the edge.
Yep.
Thank God for the compass, because I was going the completely wrong way.
So yeah, that was a very quick start to that level, or to that seed as well. I keep saying level. That was a really quick start to that seed. So was there any part of that seed that you thought was rather more difficult than the rest of it?
Just level 5. It's the first dungeon you find, and it's the first dungeon I couldn't really do much in it, and it had Wisworms. But other than that, you can't think of much. You got a free bow. I got a lot of money in the beginning, so free arrows right there. Immediately followed by red candle, and then somewhere like immediately followed by wand. I think I forgot the order.
Wand was a level 1, so yeah, you found that quickly.
Ladder. I got ladder, and then I got the wand. It's like, okay, all I need is the silver, and I can go. I always gamble silvers in 9, but at the same time, when you're in the dungeons, like just quickly check if you see a staircase, find out if it's a room. Or if it's an easy set of enemies, just kill it and see if you can get a free item to mark it off your list.
Everything was laid out nicely today. We don't even know if that red ring was located in 9 at all, because we didn't get to. I think there might have been a couple items we didn't get to see out of a couple levels. So yeah, we don't know where the red ring is at all. No one has the red ring. So and you did that on 4 hearts, which also was very impressive. So congrats on that as well.
Thanks. For once, I get that 1 heart start, and I don't die as much as I think. With that race with Dave, when you start at vanilla level 2, and then at the bottom have second quest Stalfos is killing you.
Yeah.
It's not fun, man.
Yeah. Or you start on Death Mountain up in the upper left, and you have all the Death Mountain enemies waiting for you.
And then the very first level you need to go to is at the coast at the opposite end.
Yeah, that was a very nice layout for this seed. Everything seemed to be, in terms of levels, a lot of them seemed to be near the middle. Near each other, I should say. Not near the middle, but near each other. And it made it very nice to navigate around. You got that few hearts you needed there. And Well, I personally don't think I could have done that on 4 hearts. We have Captain Green actually up to 7 hearts now himself. But yeah, that was really, for this seed, 105, that is a really impressive time. So definite kudos for that, for this
Thanks.
bracket legs.
I think the majority of the credit goes to, I think, 7 and 8 for being short.
They were indeed.
And 9, yeah, I'll give credit to 9 too, it was pretty short. So having those 3 being short equals a shorter seed, for sure.
We don't even know what 7 looked like, because you both went in there and got the Triforce, so we never even got to see the map.
Just look at what 8 looked like and then fill in the pieces.
Yeah.
Did Captain Green find a book?
Captain Green, I don't think he got the book, no.
No, yeah, he didn't check that part of level 6.
It's a very difficult decision, especially when you up in A, you only have 1 heart, and you know the fire. You'll constantly keep running into the fire if you don't mind yourself. But it's shapes, you gotta know.
Yeah, we figured shapes was the reason you picked it up, because we saw you literally haze in that book for a while before you picked it up, so we figured it was because of the shapes thing that you probably picked it up.
Normally, I would pick it up regardless, for the most part. I think it was mainly that 1 heart up in A that was scary. So, who got Red Candle first, who got Bow first, and who got Wand first? That's kind of what I'm interested in at the moment.
I think you were both in level 1 around the same time, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that. So it's hard. I don't remember who got what first, because again, there were 3 items there. I saw you pick up the banana at one point. At that point, Captain Green already had his metal banana. You did get the bow first. You did get the bow first, but it wasn't too far apart. I think he just went a different route.
Bananas.
Sorry?
Regressive bananas.
Yeah, I got the yellow one. I'm like, okay, I'm okay with this. I got the blue one. Crap. At that point, it doesn't matter. I'll always pick up at least 1 boomerang because I don't play that select swap game, so it's just good to have just in case for that 1 room in the entire seat.
Or that one enemy who rolled low.
Yeah, it's like I was saying with these flags, sometimes you just have to swallow your pride and, you know, you just have to do what you can to survive.
Especially with 1 heart, yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's like, look, I know I don't like the blue boomerang, but look, it's either this or I go home, you know?
Most people go home, though.
No, yeah, well, I've been seeing, well, now that we're now that we're getting into the top of the top tier, I don't think the blue banana curse is really applying as much anymore.
Nah, not here. It doesn't really matter. There's more forces of evil at stake.
Although Captain Green didn't pick up the, Lord Banana, and look what's happening now, so...
Did he accidentally pick up the... You said he accidentally picked up the metal one, right?
I don't know if it was accident. I didn't see him pick it up. I just saw that he had it.
Yeah.
So.
I would have put on the brakes, but not even Polish Strats could save you on that one.
I mean, it couldn't have been any more evil if the item was just moved to right inside the door.
And it was the book?
Yeah, force you to pick it up.
I'm still waiting for the Dream Level 3, where you start off in the upper, the upper left corner. You go down, there is a corridor staircase, and right inside the corridor staircase is the magic boomerang, and you absolutely have to pick that boomerang up to get to the rest of the level.
Somebody will discover a glitch to go over that item. Fred will use some RAM hacks or whatever to go screen scroll up inside a dungeon.
Captain Green just got to level 9, by the way.
If you're gonna use RAM hacks, just pick up the boomerang and disable it.
So I just want to come back to the race for a second here. Captain Green went right instead of going up, but now he is going up. And he's going to find that Ganon... He doesn't have the map, so he's going to bomb all the walls, I think, to try and figure out which wall it is. He's starting with the top one, which is a good decision. He's just going to head up, and there it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the second time tonight, here's Ganon.
Here, piggy, 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 piggy.
That wasn't a big sound.
So there was a sale of bacon at the store today.
I'm not sure where you're going with that.
Anyway, Link found the bacon sale.
And he seems to be heading in the direction of trying to find the compass area right now. So that seems to be what he's going to probably come across, and then he'll find out, hey, go back a different direction since you already have 1 heart. Well, now he has 2 hearts. There's a pretty linear path to that compass too in level 9.
And it was a game of choose the right door, I think.
Yeah,
I just went around in the circle.
Well,
I mean, the
yeah, you
fact
got...
I was gonna say the fact that these patchers and wizards regarding the other way to go kind of led you all the way into this section here. So
Yeah, I guess so.
yeah,
And then you got here and it was like, okay, there's the compass. Like, free path to the compass if you don't waste time opening all the doors.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, it makes sense.
So now he's gonna go do left. Let's go west, young man, as far as you can. Keep going left.
I read the hint and I decided to go west, and I was like, wait a minute, west is a dead end. What? So I shot the guy.
Yeah, I saw that, like, and Saber tries going west, and that doesn't work very well.
So old man gets an arrow, didn't he?
Exactly. He's... Clearly that's a deceptive hint. Come on, old man.
Turns out Fred added one of those rooms in the dark areas of the map. Like a debug room, gives you 255 bombs.
Captain Green tries to do the bomb hole to the south of Zelda's room, and that unfortunately doesn't work, so now he has to push Patra out of the way, but Patra actually does concede the doorway, and now Green is going to do a refill before risking going in the path of these Wizrobes. And he's going to reset the room, I think.
where is he?
Yep. He was checking the map.
Yeah, he just needs the bomb up, and then he just needs to go left and down.
That's right. He can take that damage. He can take that one too.
Can't take any more.
One more at most, but that's getting a little chancy then. And the door opens, and we have another finish by Captain Green, who finishes the seed with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 38 seconds. Still a really good time for this flag set, but today, 2nd place. Get your GGs in chat. So while we're seeing if Captain Green wishes to join us at all here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up the schedule here and just confirm a couple races that are on the schedule. We're at the point in the tournament where we really only have 1 match or 2 matches going on at the same time, so we're not going to have a lot of races to go over on the future schedule here. But what I can confirm is tomorrow night we do have another race going on between Fury SK and Adiginos. That is going on at 9 o'clock tomorrow evening, channel not yet confirmed. And then a race between Antlers and Jay Coper happening on May 6th, which is, today was Friday, so that means that would be on Monday, I believe. That would be at 7 o'clock Eastern Time on Monday. So those are the 2 races that are currently on the schedule for this tournament. Keep an eye out for those. If there are others scheduled, obviously we'll bring those up. If we know them, or any last-minute ones, just keep an eye on the schedule and you'll see them.
I'll bring one up. Tomorrow, me and Captain Green are supposed to be doing Game 2 at 10 o'clock p.m.
Okay, that's not on there yet. Perfect. Good to know. We'll throw that in as well. Game 2 of this series tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
GG, Captain Green.
Thank you, GG Saber.
GG. So what were your thoughts of that seed today?
It was pretty straightforward, aside from the 1 hard start. I really wish I did have select pause on. But yeah, I can absolutely see how Saber would have blazed through that, and I wish I could have made it a little bit more interesting, but that's how it goes sometimes.
I think it's legal to change your settings for your ROM in between the match if you really want to switch over to select swap. I mean, to non-select swap.
Probably, but I play on console, so I'd have to
okay.
All that.
That's a lot harder, yeah.
Or you load both seeds into your whatever it is. I don't know how.
So now you mentioned the 1 heart start, but even with the 1 heart start, that did seem like a very linear seed. Was there any part of that seed you thought was rather challenging compared to the rest of it?
Finding money to start. I think I burned almost like 15 minutes trying to find enough money to buy the arrows. And then I was kind of sad when Juan turned out to be completely free. And from there, it was pretty easy. Aside from spending way too much time in 6, I think everything else went pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it did seem to be a pretty straightforward seed. The Triforces were all fairly easy to grab, and there was no really heavy combat needed, which was good because Saver literally finished the race on 4 hearts. He didn't come across a lot of the hearts, so he did pretty much low percentage at that point.
And I hunted a lot of the dungeons, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I think I only finished with 7, maybe.
I think you're right, it was 7. Did you say? Oh. Jay might have gone silent. I thought he might have a question or two here. So yeah, this is the first game in the series. I understand the next game is going to be tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Then that's what Saver was saying? Is that right, Captain Green?
That is correct.
Okay, so we'll be looking forward to that race tomorrow. Any other thoughts on this seed or on the race tomorrow?
Not from me, I don't think. Hopefully I can make it a little bit more of a contest. Because, I mean, to be fair, 117 is not a bad time, but when Saver puts up
that
a
is
5,
a really good time.
It's a fantastic time. It's a fantastic time. The problem is that we just ran into Saver routing a little bit better. That's all it was. 117 is a fantastic time, win or lose.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do my best to try and get sub-hour tomorrow, huh? Just to...
Pretty much.
Yeah, as safe as possible.
Yeah, but you've seen how these tournament matches go. It's always game 3. It's always game 3.
Yeah, it seems that way. I'll do my best.
And NEC can strike. I still remember calling that race between Saber and Allendar way back a couple weeks ago, and that was we almost lost Saber that week.
The one where I said I'm done with this.
Yeah, I saw that. We clipped that.
That seed, I think, was a very important seed for me because it actually taught me to do something new in Randomizer, which is tracking second quest dungeons. So I learned a good deal from that. I watched that race at least 3 times, and I watched that clip at least 30 times.
Yeah, same way where I find like rewatching matches I played is the best way I've found to improve, for sure.
Even if it's like 5 minutes or 3 minutes of improvement, anything helps. And
Any little bit helps.
Right. Cascade up. What was that?
Sorry, I was agreeing with you. Any little bit helps. That's right.
Yeah, and you can apply it to more situations than just the specific situation you saw or you played at. So that's why I like rewatching it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do after this. I'm just gonna rewatch I'm gonna watch the
And with that said, again, any last thoughts from either of you?
I want the Dream Seed. I want a triple dip of 9. When can I see that?
Yeah,
I don't care
I
if
think we've
I'm the
been
one.
waiting all tournament for one of these.
I want the bow to be in 9, so you have to kill Goma in 5 to get the ladder in 9 to get. Wait, I don't know. Wait,
no, put the recorder in 9. Put the recorder in 9, and then put a dig dogger lock somewhere in 8.
Put the wand and the red candle in 9, or wand and the bow in 9, and the red candle you can't.
I think we have seen rod and red candle in 9 before.
I think I've seen that once, but I want to personally experience that. I know I've experienced wand in 9 with Elendar. That was pretty frustrating.
Yeah, that was quite a go mode too for both of you.
But that
was next to each other.
In that seed, I think there was a free red candle that I completely missed throughout that whole seed. And that's because, again, second quest. I just could not map second quest at the time.
This might be the good time to point out thank you to Elendar for doing our tracking today as well.
Yay, Elendar!
Anyway, yeah, we should probably get going and get wrapped up here. So with that said, again, any last thoughts?
Good luck tomorrow, man.
Yeah, just looking forward to tomorrow. And thanks everyone who was part of the broadcast team, and thanks everyone who watched.
And with that said, let's go ahead and get wrapped up. Actually, see a race starting another channel. I think we might try and host that for a different tournament. But I want to remind you, follow both of these runners. We'll get their links up in the chat again for you. I believe their names are both exactly as you see them on the screen. I believe this is CaptainGreen7, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, and I know CrystalSaver was typing it under that in the chat. So if you're watching on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, just go twitch.tv/ and then either of the names you see at the top of the screen on the left or the right, and that will get you to either of their channels. You can thank them for these wonderful races and for their talent in putting on the show here for all of us to see and enjoy and talk about here. Again, follow Elendar as well, who is also a runner of this game and has did the tracking for us today, so make sure you follow Elendar as well. And my co-commentator Jiggly Saint. I am Cyclone, or Cyclone GU. And with that said, unless Jiggly Saint, do you have any final thoughts?
Good night, everybody.
And that will suffice. And for my part, thank you, chat, everyone, for watching. And we'll see you for the next ones tomorrow. Again, just to remind again of the schedule. Tomorrow we have Fury SK versus Saginos at 9 o'clock. And we have this series, Game 2, tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Channel not yet assigned for either of those. So we're going to go ahead and, on the live side, host into another event. If you're watching on YouTube, coming out next will be another event in this, or another race in this tournament. I wish you all a wonderful evening, and see you next time. Have a good night.